2021. And it is still pandemicking out there. But today, in my HPO at home video, I'm going to tell you a little bit about how we've been surviving it all. Well, this has all gone on a little bit longer than some of us were expecting. Please, no one say sourdough. I'm Michael Fedyshyn, principal trumpet of the Hamilton Philharmonic Orchestra. And today we're in my studio where I'm going to play for you a couple things I've been working on and also tell you a little bit about what we've been doing while staying safe at home. First, the basics. If you don't already know, my wife, Bethany, is also a member of the Philharmonic. She plays principal second. We have 2 children, 10 and 13, 2 cats, and a dog. So things can get a little busy in the house, but I enjoy their company, and they seem to put up with me, so it all works out. Each day I start by relearning my instrument. It goes a little bit like this. After an hour or so, I've covered my basics for the day, and I can move on to other things, like baking cookies. I recommend the Smitten Kitchen oatmeal pecan chocolate chip recipe. You can leave out the orange zest, we often do, but don't leave out the clove, cinnamon, and nutmeg. And whatever you do, don't overcook them. In a typical season, we play a lot of concerts, often 2 or more programs a week, so my practicing is centered around etudes and drills that help me stay in shape and working on upcoming repertoire. But with concerts canceled or postponed, it's afforded me more time to work on etudes and solo repertoire that I might not normally work on. In the orchestra, trumpets are often called upon to play loud fanfare type figures. And I like to balance that with lyrical, vocal style etudes. So this is one of my favorites from a book by an Italian etude composer named Giuseppe Concone, originally written for singers. Now here's the first part, a little excerpt of a cornet solo by a man named Frank Simon that I'm hoping to play on a recital this spring. Normally we try to get out for some physical activity. Lately it's been some skating and sledding. It's always nice to run into a friend at the skating rink. And we have a dog. Our dog Luna is a French breed called a Brittany, a hunting breed that needs a good run most days. Those of you with a dog will be familiar with the unbounded optimism that all dogs have, that I would say is infectious. So a trip to the park to play ball is never really wasted time. Staying motivated, of course, has its issues. But one of the things that keeps me curious and inspired is having students. And I'll admit, when all of this started, I was somewhat concerned for them. Spending a lot of time on Zoom is tiring and difficult, but they've really done well. I've been so impressed. Now here's something that I wouldn't normally have time to work on, originally written for cello by J.S. Bach. Bach is a special composer for many musicians and is very easy to get lost in. His writing is poignant and thoughtful and has an architecture that really takes us on an emotional journey. Bach is what I tend to gravitate to when I want to be reminded of the deep experience that music can provide for us. I hope you've enjoyed these mini performances and getting a peek into what we've been doing during this crazy time. We can't wait to get back in the hall to perform for you again, and we hope to see you there soon. But if you'd like to hear more or to support the orchestra, you can find us at www.hpo.org.